Hello and welcome back to Pendragon's Twisted Metals. And yes, I have hair. The reason I normally don't, and normally wear one of these head caps, I don't have one near me, but that's because normally doing something like this on the road is really difficult and time consuming. And this already has a lot of time put into it. So for a 5-minute intro / outro, not worth it. So I normally wear head caps. But yes, I have hair. Now, tonight, we are going to be continuing on this project. And we are going to be doing the same setup as we did with this, with this pattern here. So we're going to be taking 2 of these, slapping them down on the silver sheet, making sure they're glued and all that type of stuff. Drill holes where all the holes are, obviously, and then go through with a saw. And then, of course, getting all of these lines in here once it's cut out. So we got a lot to do today, so let's get started. Alright, so a lot of you seem to really like the voiceovers when I'm actually doing it on the recording instead of doing voiceovers after the fact. So we're going to go with that for right now and see how you guys like it. So, just like this piece, we are going to take these 2 patterns and get them as close to the edge as possible. That's just to reduce waste and make it so that it's nice and even. Bring this one up a little bit. And make sure that it's to the edge but not touching the edge. So then you still have a little bit room on that side. So, because we're doing such a large swath of silver, we're going to mark it out. Now we know where to glue. Now let it sit to dry for a few hours. Okay, honestly, that was only a few minutes. It took as long as it took me to set up my Dremel to start drilling. Basically, you just want to make sure that these don't move if you press down on them. And they're good. So let's begin drilling these holes. Actually, before we begin drilling, we need to make those pilot holes first. So let's do that. Alright, so definitely let this cool for a minute, because it gets hot when you drill. This came out really good. All the holes came out really nice. Didn't have any slip-ups, so that's good. And then we'll start cutting this out. Okay, so now that we have this all nice and cut out, we are going to switch to a smaller blade and cut out at least one of these. I think we're running out of time. So let's get started. All right, well, we've gotten about halfway through this. And we got both of these cut out of the main stock. So, unfortunately, we don't have much time. Just because all of that took a decent amount. We got a decent amount done. So, next week we will be, of course, continuing on cutting out these pieces on both of these. That's probably going to be all of next episode, just because these are taking quite a bit of time. But hopefully you all join me in that, and I hope that you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, hit that like button, and if you really liked it, hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get notified whenever I put out a video. I try to do 3 videos a week. Lately I haven't been, but that's you guys already heard about that. So basically I'm going to be trying to get back to my schedule of 3 videos a week. Once I actually start being home every day, we will start to try to make more of these episodes so that we can, you know, get a couple more episodes a week. But for right now, it's 3. Now, I do have a lot planned out. I'm going to be making this workbench more of a jeweler's bench. So that's going to be interesting because I don't really do woodworking. So we're going to see how that goes. So we're going to be making this workbench into a more jewelry bench type of setup. And we've got a bunch more projects that are coming up in the near future. So hopefully you all stick around, and like I said, hopefully you all enjoyed, and have a wonderful evening.